Volvo has been on quite a roll. After the XC90 waited over a decade for a replacement, the second-generation model debuted last year to critical acclaim, driving off with our coveted SUV of the Year award. The Volvo S80's life cycle was 2 years shy of the original XC90s, but the luxury sedan desperately needed a replacement. With the XC90 redesigned, the Swedish automaker turned its attention to the S80 and, thankfully, some of the XC90's magic rubbed off on its replacement, the 2017 Volvo S90. The new Volvo S90 has much in common with the XC90. Built on the same scalable product architecture as the crossover, the S90 actually shares 70% of its parts with the XC90, including our S90 T6 AWD Inscription test S2.0-liter supercharged and turbocharged i4, 8-speed auto and all-wheel drive system. As with the XC90, the S90 T6's 2.0-liter supercharged and turbocharged i4 produces a healthy 316 horsepower and 295 pounds-to-feet of torque. The T6 engine in our tester is currently only available with all-wheel drive. Buyers wanting a front-drive Volvo can opt for the T5, which loses the supercharger and 66 horsepower. Despite the sharing of parts between the XC90 and S90, Volvo's done an exceptional job differentiating the two vehicles, with the S90 sporting its own unique take on the automaker's design language inside and out. The S90 drives differently too. At the track, our nearly loaded 2017 S90 tester accelerated from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 5.6 seconds and roared through the quarter mile in 14.1 seconds at 98.9 miles per hour. The Volvo sedan's acceleration performance is a second quicker than our XC90 long-termer. The S90 performed exceptionally in the 60 to 0 miles per hour brake test, coming to a stop in just 107 feet. Unlike most XC90s, which ride on air springs, our S90 tester featured the standard double wishbone front and transverse relief spring suspension. Rear air springs are a $1,200 option. But skid pad and figure-eight performance didn't appear to suffer because of it. On the skid pad the S90 averaged 0.88 grams, and completed the figure-eight in 26.3 seconds, averaging 0.68 grams in the process. Out on the open road, the S90 is quite nice to drive. The supercharged and turbocharged engine emits a satisfying growl as you dip into the throttle and, despite its soda bottle-sized displacement, it never wants for power around town or on the highway. Nice, smooth power delivery, noted Detroit editor Aliza Priddle. The combination of a supercharger with the turbocharger completely eliminates lag, too. The S90 handles decently, as well. Although sporty driving is clearly not the S90's intent, Volvo is saving that for the coming Polestar version. The sedan still drives smaller than it looks with a precise, well-weighted steering rack. Inside the S90 is a fantastic place to be, with buttery smooth leather, beautiful texturing and contrast, and fantastic wood trim. It's readily apparent that Volvo's interior designer honed his chops working for Bentley. The Volvo's front seats are comfortable for the long haul, and the back seat offers enough space for adult passengers. Volvo's Tesla-like Sensus infotainment system is stellar, with crisp graphics and snappy response. The Volvo S90 T6 AWD starts at $57,245 in the higher Inscription trim, and our tester came in nearly loaded at $66,105. That may not sound impressive, but that's potentially a value compared to German rivals such as the BMW 5 Series and Mercedes-Benz E-Class. How will the 2017